is it? 8:23 a.m. What's up with it, E-Rich? Today we're gonna fast because I feel like I'm putting on a little bit of weight that I just lost. Let me tell you something, man. I never will forget the time I was sub 5, man. When I gained a bunch of weight and I was invisible, man. It was horrible. To be invisible to women is not a that's not a good man. You know? To be sub 5 is something that I never want to be again. It's just all about that weight. That's why I get up and I work out. I don't want to put on a whole lot of weight. Now I do go up and down a little bit still, but it's not like it was in 2017. 2017, man, was one of the worst times of my life. How invisible I was to females because I gained so much weight. Hold on 1 second. Let's put this pizza in the bag. I'm gonna feed the seagulls today pizza. I know one day when I get old, I'm gonna be sub 5 again. I know, but right now, man, we are trying to keep looking good for like a long, long time, man. Kelcat still attracting 22-year-old females, but we gotta fast today. See, and we gotta have something nutritious, something healthy. Because I put on weight very easily. Or I tell you, man, it was horrible. To be sub 5, man, to be completely invisible, you can't get a date. You know what I'm saying? Women just find you hideous. See, it's all about that weight control, man. Dieting, exercising. That's the key to your attractiveness, man. Now, if you don't diet and exercise, if you don't maintain certain body fat percentage, you are just gonna be ugly, man. You are just gonna be ugly. Never forget that sub 5 moment, man. Couldn't get a date. I couldn't get I couldn't even get fat women, bro. So we're gonna work out today. We're gonna work out today. And we're gonna eat right. We're gonna eat right. I haven't been on a strict diet, man. I'm supposed to be on a strict diet. But today we're not gonna eat junk. We're not gonna have no pizza. We're gonna eat nothing but healthy foods today. Just two healthy, good meals, you know what I'm saying? And plus we're gonna fast. So no food until 2 o'clock. At 2 o'clock I break my fast with some steak and broccoli and rice and wheat toast and 2 eggs. Yeah, that's it. That's it. We're gonna work out. Get my ass up. It's all about looks in this country, man. If you don't keep yourself up, man, if you ain't, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you're a guy that's average looking, you can easily sink down below average looking just by putting on a whole lot of weight. You feel me? It's all about looks, man. If you ain't taking care of your looks, you know what I'm saying? If you chunking up, I'm gonna feel sorry for you, man. Because women are not nice to like sub 5 dudes, bro. They treat you like garbage. Men who are below average looking, you get treated badly. Trust me, I know. I was there at one point. I was there, bro. I remember. Women was women was running away from me, bro. I was getting ran away from. I got treated like I was subhuman. I remember clear as day, bro. Man. So we're gonna work out today, and we're gonna fast. That's it. I think I threw my watch in the garbage can, man. My Michael Kors watch. I think I threw it in the garbage can. It was in this bag, and yeah, I think I threw it in the garbage can. Hold on a second, man. I know I did. I know I fucking did. I did. I did. I threw my watch in the garbage can. I had to get it out. That watch mean a lot to me, man. Let me turn off the. I threw it in the garbage can. I knew I did. Yes. This is my first jackpot win. I bought this with my first jackpot. I can't throw it away, man. It's a reminder to keep going. I can't throw that shit away, man. I knew I did. I knew I accidentally threw it in the garbage can. Remember I hit that jackpot of $2 grand? Oh man, life was good, man. Life was so good. I felt so powerful too, man. I felt so powerful when I hit that jackpot, man. We're gonna we're gonna get another one eventually. You feel me? Yeah, I can't throw away my stuff, bro. I can't throw it away. Throw these away. Yeah, so yeah, being sub five was that's a bad experience I had, man. You know, a very bad experience that I'll never want to experience again. But I know I'm gonna experience it once I get old, if I ever do get old. If I ever get old, I'm gonna be visible again. Some motherfuckers, they die before they get old. Some people don't want to live to be old. Michael Jackson said he didn't want to live to be old, man. You get treated better when you're at a low body fat percentage, man. I noticed that, man. That's why today we gonna fast, because I did eat some pizza last night, man. I ain't gonna lie. You know, but some people, I mean, people in general, get treated better when they're in shape. You know, when they're at a low body fat percentage, man. And then when you're at a high body fat percentage, people disrespect you, man. Now I understand how like fat men feel. You know what I mean? Men who are overweight, men who got a big ass hot dog in the goddamn neck. There was a dude at Starbucks, bro. He had a big ass hot lick. I mean, he had a big ass hot leak in the back of his head, bro. And dude was fat as hell, bro. I'm pretty sure he get disrespected by women a lot, bro. Because in this country, it's all about looks. If you overweight, boy, you gonna get treated horribly, like you subhuman, man. You feel what I'm saying? That's why we're gonna work out today, and we're gonna fast. don't want to go back to that again, bro. That's what keeps me away, bro. That's what keeps me on my toes. Even though I do, sometimes I eat junk or whatever, or I drink alcohol, I still work out because I don't want to chunk up like I did before. You get talked about really badly. If you're fat, out of shape, bro, you get talked about bad. You know what I'm saying? Feel what I'm saying? Nobody wants to be ugly, man. Nobody wants to be sub five. It's a horrible life. I'll never forget it. So for some of you sub five guys, if you don't know, if you don't know that if you don't think that I know how you feel, I know how you feel, man. To be invisible, bro. That's not a good life to live at all. And this bitch downstairs, she's sub five, man. Nobody want her ass, man. That's horrible for a woman to be in the streets. You know what I'm saying? But a man is different, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why we gotta protect our kids, man. You can't have a sub five child. You know what I'm saying? That wouldn't be good for your kids, man. And my mother always said, watch what your kids look like. Watch what your kids look like. That's my mother. She used to say over and over again. Watch what your kids look like. Watch what your kids look like. She used to tell me all the time. That's why I couldn't have no babies with sub five stalker, man. Man, my kids would be doomed. My kids would be finished. All the way. I mean, bro, I was invisible. My face, I had a face full of fat. You know what I'm saying? And that came from like not exercising on the regular. I was eating a bunch of junk at nighttime. I mean, if you're gonna do that, you can at least exercise and help keep yourself from blowing up bigger. But I just now recently stepped my cardio game up. I'm doing more cardio. If you do eat junk food, you better step your fucking cardio game up. Because 30 minutes of cardio is not gonna. You need at least an hour and 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying? If you're trying to eat whatever you want, you better be busting your ass throughout the whole entire workout to work them calories off, because you're gonna chunk up. Just 30 minutes of cardio, that's not gonna do nothing. At least an hour, hour and 10, hour and 20 minutes of non-stop hardcore workout and push your body, to the limit. What time is it? It's 8:51. Okay, let's get out of here, man. I never will forget that time I was sub-5. What's up with the Captain Commander? Chunky but funky. You know what I'm saying? It's not a good life, bro, at all. Like, women treat you like crap, and they talk to you so mean. I was getting talked down to, and I'm struggling to try to keep that from happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, today we ain't gonna eat until like 2 o'clock. Oh, yeah, that's right. We got the free lunch today. Already left. Okay, yeah, so we gotta get the free lunch. Because I don't want to pay for it right now. We're gonna give the rest of this pizza to the Seagulls. I didn't eat the whole entire thing, man. I just ate like maybe half of the pizza, and then the rest of it is gonna go to Seagulls. Seagulls gonna eat the pizza. But we ain't gonna have no breakfast, man. We're gonna get the free lunch and we'll bring it back over to Starbucks, and then we'll eat it later. You know what I'm saying? We'll eat it at 2 o'clock or something. Break the fast with the free lunch. And they serve some healthy free lunches over here too, man. You know what I'm saying? They got rice, chicken, vegetables, you know what I'm saying? But for these sub-5, bro, you get called all kinds of names. Like this one chick by the bus stop, she was a little pretty little young thing, man. She was about, I don't know, like a 6 in looks. You know, she was nice looking, very petite. And she was talking out loud to her friend. I don't know if that's her friend or her boyfriend or whatever. But she was saying, that woman at Rite Aid was very mean, and she was ugly. She was ugly on the inside and out. And I sidekicked the conversation. I was like, yeah, I was just telling my homeboy how that female with the dogs, how she's fucking ugly on the inside and outside. And she started laughing. And then she said, oh man, she had a pig nose. And I said, pig nose. I started laughing. I had Hennessy on the rocks. you know, in my hand and shit. And so I was in a funny laughing mood, you know what I'm saying? And people call you names when you sub 5. You get called all kinds of names. This, that, this and this. I mean, damn, male or female, your goose is fucking cooked when you sub 5, man. That's why I'll never want to go back to that situation ever again. Where I'm like, go back to like 2000 and fucking goddamn 17 when I was sub 5. I'll never want to go back to that shit, man. You feel me? Never want to go back to being sub 5 ever again. It's just like, if I could help it, man. I mean, we all turn sub 5 when we get old and shit, man. We can't help that. But while we in our 20s, 30s, 40s, and sometimes 50s, we got to maintain that exercise and diet, man. You know what I'm saying? Like today, we're going to have to, we got to fast. I'm going to go over here and get this free food later on. But we ain't going to have no food right now. We're going to fast. We're going to fast. You know. We're going fast, man. You feel me? I guess I can feed the seagulls right here. All I gotta do is throw some bread out there. They'll show up. Put on this shit, man. I love the sun. You know what I'm saying? I don't never want to go back to that again, man. That was a nightmare. To be invisible to women, bro, though. I mean, damn. Nobody's supposed to be invisible to females, man. You know what I'm saying? Your job is to procreate out here, man, in these streets. You know what I'm saying? You know. And when you can't procreate, it's like, man, well, I mean, what are you here for? You feel what I'm saying? If you can't procreate, if you can't have a family, you know. I mean, what are you here for? I've been struggling with this my whole entire life, man. You feel me? Like, between sub 5 and an average looking man. I've been struggling. I'm like, come on, please don't be sub 5 Hellcat, bro. Don't, don't like, don't chunk up Hellcat. Don't go back to being sub 5 again. Get out there and exercise, man. I'm like, don't do it, Hellcat. Get out there and exercise, bro. Come on, Hellcat. Work out, bro. Don't chunk up like the nutty professor, bro. By chunking up, man, you giving yourself the worst chance. Okay, that's all I got, guys. Oh, I got chips. I forgot. I got chips. That's it. That's all I got for you guys. You gotta throw this in the garbage can. Bye. The rest of the carbs I don't eat, man. I give it to the birds, man. That's carbs. I'll buy a pizza, but I won't eat the whole entire thing. I give the rest to the birds. So today we gon' fast. We only having 2 meals a day. That's it, man. I try to even it out. If I've been bad or something like that, if I ate some pizza, I won't eat the next day in the morning. I'll skip out on breakfast. You know what I'm saying? To keep from getting fat. Because I got those chunky genes, man. My mother had it. My father had it. It's just, man, carbs are the enemy for me. A whole lot of carbs are the enemy. If you don't stay on a strict diet, man, or if you don't be strict with the carbs, you're not gonna be attractive to females, man. Become chunky, like Chunky, Mr. Chunky Butt. You know what I'm saying? I mean, one time I put on a little bit of weight, and then this is when Little Seven first got hired. You feel me? And I lost some weight. Little Seven started looking at me. She started giving me eye contact and shit, man. Like, he's not that bad looking. Without all that fat on his face. No rock star today, man. Sometimes you gotta do bare bone workout, man, with nothing in your stomach. I call it bare bones. Just nothing in your stomach doing the workout. Especially if you done ate some pizza or some shit. Like, no, we was bad last night. We had alcohol and pizza. We don't need no breakfast. If anything, I'll get like a little cheese stick or something. Help coat my stomach or whatever. You feel what I'm saying? But the lower body fat percentage you are, man, the more attractive you are. You feel me? And the better people treat you too. If people see you in shape and stuff like that, man, they respect the hell out of you. But if they see you fat, out of shape, man, there's nothing to respect about you, man. You're just a glutton. You just tear shit up for no apparent reason. Left and right, you tearing shit up. You ain't just tearing shit up on the left. You tearing shit up on the right too. You feel what I'm saying? Just tear shit up. You feel what I'm saying? Just a glutton. People don't respect you, man. Females ain't gonna respect you. Like, this dude can't even control his hunger. He can't control himself. And when you in shape, people, I respect this guy because, he's got that discipline about him. So right now my face is all puffy from eating the pizza and stuff. So we ain't gonna eat no pizza. We ain't gonna eat no food. We're gonna come over here and get this free food later on. You feel what I'm saying? They give me free lunches over here, man, which is pretty good. Last lunch they had was good, man. They had steak and pork. And I like pork. I don't care what nobody said, man. I'm a pork eater. Even though they say the pig is a dirty pig, it's a dirty animal, it's filthy. Shit, give me some pork. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna eat me some pork. Over here they got a plate at the Hawaiian barbecue spot. They got like a pork and pork and I forgot what it was, man. But there's a pork dish that I like over there, man. That's pretty good. But people don't respect you when you are overweight. I noticed that. And they feel like they can disrespect you. They feel like they can call you names. And when you're in shape, It just like that there's that respect, even from like police officers. I get that respect because I look like I'm in shape, and everybody likes to respect the motherfucker who put time in the gym, man. Like I said, even cops, they look at me like, damn, you a big dude, man. What's up? You working out? Like, yeah, man. just like y'all. You can see these some of these officers out here, man. They in shape. I'm telling you, bro. I think some of them use steroids and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Some of them are in shape. Like, goddamn. There was this one time, I keep calling the cops on that one chick. And this big old Asian dude, but he was huge. I mean, that little motherfucker height mogged me, jog mogged me. I'm like, usually because Asian dudes are not built like that. But he was huge. You know what I'm saying? You know. But we got to work out today. Even though we're a little tired or whatever, still got to work out, man. Still got to maintain that respect in society, bro. They respect it, man. They respect a buff motherfucker, man. I had that when I was younger. People respected me a lot, man, just being shredded. I got that respect from people. But when you fat, man, people feel like they can disrespect you. They feel like they can pick on you and shit like that. And, you know, women don't want to have nothing to do with you. It just makes your life harder when you overweight. You got that big ass hot dog in the back of your neck, man. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, I saw this one guy in Starbucks. He had a big ass hot dog Frank in the back of his neck. I was like, damn, it's over for that guy. You know? I'm like, bro, how many dinners did you have tonight? You just can't be a glutton, man. You know? You know, you see what happened to like Kanye when he put on weight. They started making fun of him, man. You know, 50 Cent went straight to the internet, bro. Hello. You know, and he even made a video about his ass, bro. Talked about burgers and fries and Kanye West and stuff. I was like, man, yo, it doesn't pay. It doesn't pay to be fat or overweight in this society, bro. People see you as a glutton. You can't control yourself. You already associate a fat person with food, right? You feel what I'm saying? You know, man, he eat McDonald's, fries, shakes. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, he can't get a date. You feel what I'm saying? People respect you when you got a six-pack. People respect you when you working out. There's a lot of hard work involved. You know what I'm saying? I do about 300 push-ups, man. You know what I'm saying? And about 200 sit-ups. Sometimes 300 sit-ups. You know what I'm saying? I do sprints. I just started doing sprints now. I didn't sprint for a minute, but now I'm sprinting now, up and down that parking lot. That burns a lot of fat, by the way. I run as fast as I can, man. You feel what I'm saying? But women, let me tell you something about women. Women are like cats, man. If they feeling uncomfortable, bro, they can walk away or run away. You feel what I'm saying? You know, like cats don't like to be held for very long. Some of them don't. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like any little hint of water, the cat get uncomfortable, you know what I'm saying? Cats don't like water, you know what I'm saying? You know. And they treat you horribly when you are overweight. They do. They get their clown suit on. They be like, oh, he got a gut. Ew. Ew. You cannot have a gut, especially if you're over 40. Shit, over 30, shit, you can't have a gut. No, fuck 40, over 30. If you're over 30, you can't get away with a gut, man. Like a big old pot belly, no, you can't get away with that. You think if I had a big old pot belly, you think that, and a big ass pot belly and a big ass hot dog in the back of my neck, do you think that that boobs will pay attention to me? Hell fucking no, bro. I'd be invisible to her. I remember my girlfriend, we was at the airport and there was some big old fat dude. I mean, he was just really, really big. And she said, she said to me, don't you ever get like that. If you get like that, it is over. I never will forget that. She said that to me, bro. I was like, no, I am not getting like that. I think we were going to Vegas. That's what it was. We was going to Vegas. Cause that was the only plane trip, I can't even talk. Trip we took was going to Vegas. Me and my girlfriend, we got on the plane once, going to Vegas. And there was some guy at the airport, I mean, damn, dude was huge, okay? And she was like, don't you ever get like that, don't you ever. I'm like, okay, honey, all right. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, you get called all kinds of names. You are invisible. There's this one guy that's similar to that guy that comes here to the Starbucks, and he's completely invisible to all women across the world. I mean, this dude is huge. He takes up seats in Starbucks. That's how big he is. And you don't even have, man, you don't even have to say it's over for him, bro. He is, and plus he old. He like 50 something, probably 60. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, he'll never have a good dating life like that. You know what I'm saying? He just built horribly, man, and some motherfuckers are not gonna reproduce. Some motherfuckers, they just, that's what I think. Now what I think that the reason why people who are unattractive, the reason why they exist is because the Creator wanted population control on the earth. If everybody was Chads and Tyrones, everybody would procreate. You know, if everybody was Keishas and Stacys and Chads and Tyrones, everybody would procreate, and there would be a lot more people on the earth. You know what I'm saying? But since, you know, whoever created us, they didn't want the earth to overpopulate. Unattractive people were born. You know, it's just nature. Nature's way of saying, hey, don't overpopulate the earth, you know, keep it down, you know. Just like the tigers and stuff and the lions, they hunting for prey, you know, it's to keep the buffaloes population down, low. To keep the deer's population down low. When the hawk come around here, you know what I'm saying, he looking for squirrels, you know, he's looking for seagulls, you know what I'm saying, he's trying to keep the population in check, you know, and that's his job. He keeps the population in control. You know, some people might hate the hawk, you know, because he goes around, he eats anything that he can find that's smaller than him. It's called population control. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I thought in my head, I was like, man, if everybody was over average looking, then everybody would procreate, and you know what I'm saying? You know, everybody would procreate, the population would get bigger on the earth, man. There'd be a lot more babies popping out. You feel what I'm saying? But back to my video that I made yesterday, some men will be left out because it's just nature. Nature don't want certain people to procreate. There's some guys who never had a girlfriend. Like Loser Maction, he never had a girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Nature don't want him to procreate. You know what I'm saying? Some guys, they get off their ass and they fight against that, whatever the fucking, whatever nature created, or they go out and they bend the rules. You feel what I'm saying? They break the rules and bend the rules because they don't want to, they don't want to be left out. You know what I'm saying? But some guys will be left out. Some guys won't procreate. Some people will go to their grave without procreating. That's just the way it is. You know? But today is workout day, so let me get in here and charge this phone. And then we gotta go work out by the parking lot. And then make sure I burn off these calories that I ate last night. We need about at least an hour of cardio, man. I gotta time myself and put a timer. An hour of cardio, hardcore, intense cardio. Shorter breaks, man. You can't take too long of a break. You gotta keep that intensity throughout the whole entire workout. That's how you burn the fat. You feel what I'm saying? You know. So, motherfuckers in society who don't work out, who don't take care of their body, motherfuckers who don't want to make money, motherfuckers who just sit at home and play video games, they don't get no respect, bro. I noticed that. And you're considered a loser, a complete loser. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm gonna start being a little bit more strict myself with the diet. I did eat healthy yesterday, but then I also ate junk. I had some pizza for dinner. I had some alcohol. I'm supposed to be cutting down on the alcohol, man. And tonight, yeah, we won't be drinking tonight. Let's put it that way. It's a struggle for me, man, because I'm out here. You know, I'm coping with the loneliness and stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I still work out no matter what. You know, even if I had a night of drinking and eating pizza, next morning, work out. Gotta work out. Anyway, you guys have a good day, man. I'll get back on here later, man. Probably before I work out. You know how I do it. You guys have a good day. I'm out.